Hi. All right, we're gonna head back down. I'm in the garage. Brought my little battery thingies out here. My batteries are charging. Oh, is that one not? It must not be. Hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta check that. What is it like? There it is. So those three are charging. Got one in here. We're gonna head down to the garage. Let me unbolt you from here. Throw you on the thingy on my hat. And we'll head down that way. Yeah, I'm not that talented. Let's do it the smart way, Eduardo. Eddie, Eduardo. Edward, Ed, whatever. Edward's just not. I mean, it's my father's name and everything. He's so proper. Love him. Love you to bits, Pop. His name, like, you know, well, I'm named after him, so, you know, it's not Junior. It's not just, it doesn't say that. It's not actually Junior. I'm the second. That's how I see it. Gotta make sure so when I look up, you all can see what I'm doing. Or down. There you go. So we'll do that. It's in there. Just a little thingy. There we go. There we go. I was gonna rock out, but I'll just hold off on that until later. Get my rock on. Take my gloves. Take one of the. I got this in here because actually, when I come back, after I bring the other piece up here, I'm gonna put the wedge in there so I can blast everything out. Well, we'll try to open it, but we'll see. We shall see. Take my well, not my coffee. Take my water. Another bottle of water because I got like 6 down there in the barn. Like I don't have enough water. Oh, what? Gotta have enough water, man. Gotta stay hydrated. Although, I just read this crazy article earlier on the, while I was having my bio break. Whew. Toasty in here. So I can bring the ladder. I take the trucks and bring the ladders and stuff back when I'm done. Oh. Because it's the only place I can drive. For now. Till I get that figured out. I don't know if I want to deal with lawyers and all that crap. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I trim that tree up today. I got a lot of stuff. I got pruning to do. I got to trim up there. Because the UPS guys clip it. Well, maybe not the, well, yeah, probably the big one. I know they clip that one and that one. And this one. Good Lord, I got a lot to do. And I got trees down here I got to take care of. Ooh, the air feels nice. Bad for old beat up farm truck. I mean, that's what it was. Dad had an 87 El Camino after I bought mine. I got the El Camino after the deer took me out, took out my bug. Oh, I love that car so much. That's the other reason why I want to drive, so I can build another Volkswagen. Another Beetle. Give it the shade. It was such a cool car. I gotta find pictures of it. The car was epic cool. It had fenders 4 inches wider than stock. I had 60s on the front and 50s on the rear, or 65s on the front. 65s or 70s, I don't remember. I think, man, 65s. And so both fenders, front and rear, were wider. Had a big whale tail spoiler. Had a it had a hood, a custom made hood that all fiberglass and was scalloped and everything. And I made an air dam scoop for the front, and I wanted to put fog lights in it. I did that, and then I made holes in it. I made it out of what I call rat wire. It's kind of like chicken wire, I guess, but little squares, like little 1/2 inch squares. I formed it out of that and real heavier gauge mesh that they use for concrete. Big squares, like 6, 8 inch squares like that. And I bent it and, you know, all that stuff and cut it and everything else. And then I fiberglassed it. You know, did the fiberglass mesh beneath it and then fiberglass matting and made my own. And then I made a scoop, an air scoop that went over the top of the bug. So they make them now, but they didn't make them then. And so it went right up over the hood. It was real thin, about that wide, and it came down the sides of the back window and went into the air scoop because it's an air-cooled engine. So yeah, I just, you know, made my own stuff. I used to have that thing in the back. That's a old Bozak speaker. It's no good. It doesn't. I blew out the cone. Rocking out, man. I ripped the back seat out, and then and then later on I built a custom box. There's a website for audiophile people. Me, my father got that from my dad. Listening to, he's got high expensive taste, and I guess I inherited that from him. But so for audio. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, I thought that might work, but yeah, nah, I don't think so. That's a bummer. Oh well. Anyway, just for the bottom part of it anyway, but I may not have to. So I built a custom. I got books on like sound pressure levels and audio port tuning and all that stuff. And when I came down here to the shore, when we came down here to the Eastern Shore from Pennsylvania, nobody had amplifiers in their cars and big giant speaker boxes, and not many people anyway. And then that's like, I'm not saying I started the business and all this stuff, but it just wasn't, you know, it wasn't that big of a thing back in the late 90s, you know, or 80s rather, late 80s. It wasn't a heard of thing that much. But then I got into, so then there was a place in Pocomoke City, which is south of here. The Lowe's that I used to work at is down there. And oh man, so where'd my brain go? I don't know. Went on vacation for a minute. It does that. Oh, so there's a place called Lusby's, and we're selling boxes and amplifiers and stuff. And well, Crutchfield sells. They sell. Let me get to that first. Go to crutchfield.com. So it's, you know, CRUTCH FIELD field, field, FIELD.com. And they do home stereo, portable stereo, car stereo. You know, I didn't get a CD player till later, but I got it from them. I got amplifiers and stuff from them, big old, like a couple 100 watts. But then, so then later on, probably I'd say, mid-90s, this place, there's this, it's still down there, matter of fact, that place, they, it's an appliance store. But they also were selling stereo equipment, so they were selling Rockford Fosgate, which I would support them till the day I die. They still make paper cones. It's like what's it like? It's almost like paper mache. It's a resonant frequency, and it's hard to explain, but it sounds completely different. Polypropylene and all works great, and everything, but it's not, it just doesn't have the same sound. It doesn't reproduce sound as well. Like, just like the old ribbon mics sound completely different than the modern microphones of now. You know, so I love audio. I'm a huge audio freak. The headphones, the portable ones that I wear, the wireless, the JBLs, they're nice. I got ones upstairs at Sennheiser. They're like $200 and some odd dollar headphones. I like to hear everything. I like to hear when, especially in the old music, like the Beatles and all that, and CCR, when they run their fingers up and down the neck of the guitar and the fret and everything, and the frets and all. But when you hear their fingers, you can do up and down on that noise. I like hearing the brushes when they're on the drums and the cymbals. I love music in a way I just can't explain to people. And most people are like, oh, I don't get it. And, yeah, probably not. I love music. Life without music is just not life. So, oh, did that thing move? It did a little bit. Sorry if you're bouncing a bit. Not my intention. I'll get it out there a little bit more. I can turn it on the shaft of that thing. But so yeah, so I got all these books from Crutchfield to learn. I wanted to build my own box. I wanted a custom, because I saw these boxes. You guys, truck boxes. I've had those. I had those in the El Camino behind the seat, and then I made a custom box for that as well, because the El Camino had a split bench seat. So it had a single bench seat in the front, but the backs were separate, so they flipped. No, it was a split. It was a split bench, because even I could adjust the length, and somebody else could sit up closer, because I got long legs. And like if I have to get in the truck with Dad, he pulls it way up, because he's like 6 inches shorter than me, and I'm like 6 foot. And so it's like, okay, my knees are gonna be in the dash. Gotta prepare myself for that. I'm like I said, we're gonna be here like some more years. I totally take that seat out and put buckets in there, like captain's chair buckets, So, oh, and the Bug, here they go. So the Bug had them old funky seats in it, and they had the old hog ring clips that were holding the springs, and they were real horrible. So I didn't want seats that folded up, because I didn't really want anybody in the back except for on my side. And because I ripped the back seat out, put dual batteries in. I wound up putting an alternator in, so I have a dual charging system, because when the bass kicked in the Bug, besides rattling everything to death, the headlights would go doo, and it would dim down to like nothing, like look like 2 candle lights on there. And so I'm like, yeah, I need more battery power. All right, this should be enough to get this out now. There we go. So I did that, and so I built this custom box, and I had it had oh, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So 6 subs, 4 mid-range, and 4 tweeters. So 14 speakers, and 3 amps. Comes out to be about 1,200 watts of power. And it sounded good. I got in competitions down in Virginia Beach. That's when I found that place called J Bugs. And there's the other one. Here we go. Oh, it's fun getting that out of there. All right. Oh, I'll get this out of here. It's in the back of the truck. I'm gonna take that with me. The little well, yeah, I might take that with me. Because I'm gonna rebuild, or I'll leave it. I don't know, I may leave it. Maybe I'll leave it down here and I'll rebuild it down here, because all my wood tools are down here. But I'm gonna take it, because I'm gonna blast it. I'm not gonna blast the chain, but I don't think. Maybe I will. Who knows? I never know what I'm doing. There's another thing on there too. Well, so this went like this. These a bolt. I could probably fabricate something to work as a catch for the door on the inside. They used, it looks like they used, well, they had a chain that hooked. Hello, Buzzardo. Is it the young one? No, it's the old one. So it looks like they had a chain that hooked on here, but I don't know where the other, what the other piece, what they hooked on. It's just like two of these on here. I don't know what they hooked it on. No idea. What are you doing, Bubba? I'm not bugging you. All this stuff's got to come out and go to the landfill. You know, old mower, all the trash. There's another mower under it, actually. An older one. There's another one down there. Let me get rid of that. All that garbage in there. Yeah, the old speakers are funny. I squeezed that in the car before I got those other seats. The seats I got out of a four-door Cadillac. So they were very comfortable. Very comfortable. Here it is there. Big old speaker in there. Got the magnet on the... I'm thinking about taking the magnet off because I could use that to around the garage and in the grass to pick up all the crap that's in there. But this thing's definitely coming apart. And they did concrete back in the day. Wasn't that great. I bet inside the base of it, it has oyster shells in it. I'll bet on it. Yeah, a little bit, a little crunchy. Hopefully, and these are that way too, I think. I'm betting. Let's see, there's look in the ends, yeah. See yeah, and this is so light. So all this will come out. Oh yeah. It's already ready to come out. It'd be nice if I could use it, but I don't think I can. I think it's pretty riddled with oh, and I forgot to bring the things down. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Yeah, that's really light. And that one. That's why I want to tear them down, because it's no good. This one might be okay. It seems solid, but yeah, that one's pretty good. I can probably use that. That one's no good. That one's, I don't know. So yeah, I mean maybe I'll find some more license plating, because they use license plates for everything. Well, there's a fiberglass seat from I think a John boat. We had some. There's another one. We had so many boats. Isn't it funny? So yeah, let me see if I can even see the back of this. All this stuff left over. No, I can't. The speakers are in there. I'll have to tear this out. Tear this apart one day. I'll bring a screwdriver down and tear it apart. It's heavy though, and I shoved that in the back of a Volkswagen, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I talked about making a path back here and everything else. It's a lot. It's pretty crazy, but I need a bush hog and a lot of other stuff. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? You know. Don't know, man. Just take every day and one day at a time and enjoy it while you can. So there you go. Oh, let me get my strap hinge. Don't leave that back here because I need that. So I'll figure something out to do that, or I'll just do it like they did with the other stuff. Like here for the other door, the door that was here, just a nail and a piece. So, oh, there it is, right there. Oh, that's the catch. I guess I gotta back that out. Oh, that's gonna be fun. And I'm sure it's the same way. Hopefully it's. I'm hoping it is threaded and not. I may do that, actually. Because you know, I need more stuff to do. Why not? I love it, man. I really do. Look in there how that is. I mean, I see it. I see something that Most people are like, okay, it's dirt, it's grass, it's trees overgrown. No, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's picturesque. I should just go back there with a shovel, and even though I don't have a metal detector, I know there's some stuff in there. There was a building there. That's why I'm looking at it. Because there was definitely a building there. Because that's how you, like there's like Charlie and Jen and all from, they do Not Thursday, and sometimes Dame, Digger Dame is with him. I think his name is Damien, but they just call him Dame, whatever. And he's a cool guy. I like Dame. He's got the quote that I like, that he said, and I love it. He's like, sometimes we must do the things that must be done. So, which is pretty cool. But back there is the old fence, old paddock fencing. So there was another barn here. This has always been a working farm from about late 1700s. So I know there's more back here. I really need to get a metal detector, and I need to just go all through here because I want to find some stuff like old shoe buckle frames and you know, coin would be great. Not whatever, you know, 2-pronged forks, the old knives, all the stuff they find. Crotal bells. I know Nate's still, I don't know if Nate's still looking for a crotal bell. Do you ever find one? I have no idea. He's been looking for that forever. That guy, it's that guy that, there's one of the guys, he started doing a suspension box, and they could say it's a box hanging from a string in the in the Stealth Digger shack in Charlie's house, I guess. And I really love the show, man. I really do, guys. I really appreciate it. I have to rewatch all the videos to count, I guess. I can't make them count on viewed videos because I've been watching them for a couple years now. And but he goes out and he points it out how it is. They got, like, this is up in New Hampshire, so you get rock walls, but I see the land differently now because of him and the way that they see the land, and now I can see it, you know. And I never really looked at it that, like, not from the old colonial days and that stuff, like why the land is certain ways and where it's been worked. So if that's all paddock fencing and all that back there is fairly flat, you know, they had cattle and stuff back there, you know, horses, sheep, God knows what. So I guess they use horses. I should find horseshoes, maybe. I don't know if we had oxen here. Probably. I mean, oxen was like the workhorse animal to plow fields and do vigorous labor, you know, like the Clydesdales and all that stuff. I don't know though. I'm not really 100% sure. I need to learn some more, read up on some history, you know. So I want to, and we came out here, and let's see if I can remember the tree. It's over there, the one that's leaning like this, and there was another piece next to it. There was a wagon wedged into it, and a tree was growing around it. But the county here, we donated it to the Architectural History Museum, and you know, and this big giant corn shucking machine. I think it was well, now I got pictures of it. It's the coolest thing ever. But I need to get this thing out of here. I need it. I need that. I want it. I don't need it, but I want it. I thought, yeah. So they had these too. We got these up at the up on the spring houses. So just a piece of wood on a nail, and they just, you know, close the door and eat, and that was it. That's how it was back in the day. That'll be fun to get out. That'll be fun. It's still in here. Not much left in there. Very, very, very thin. Get this. I get this stuff out. Maybe I can get this out of here. Let it soak. I gotta run up to the house. So I'm gonna stop this briefly, and I will be back again. And we'll see about getting that out. So Take my hat off. There you go. Take my hat off. So I'll see you all in a bit. Be good at it. Get out, enjoy your world. Tell your friends, your family and stuff you love them, give them hugs. Be safe, of course. And God bless and God help us all. We can get through this stuff, man. All of it. Even the... Sorry, there's stuff on the... There's stuff on the lens. I'll clean it off here in a second. Sorry if you're spotty looking. I got my little lens cleaner thingy that GoPro gives you. So, yeah, I'll see y'all in a bit. See ya.